Thank you for joining us. Today's video is Gary Plopper, the tiny wizard under the toilet seat, a magical tale. In a tiny and peculiar world that existed right under our noses, there lived a wizard named Gary Plopper. Gary wasn't your average, run-of-the-mill wizard. In fact, he lived in a most unconventional place, under the toilet seat in his uncle's house. Gary was a wizard of miniature proportions, and his enchanted abode was nestled beneath the toilet seat in Uncle Vernon's lavatory. He had taken residence there many years ago when he discovered that it was the perfect hiding spot for a wizard of his size. You see, Gary stood at a mere 6 inches tall, and a toilet seat was like a grand palace to him. Life in the toilet seat was cozy, if a tad damp, and filled with unexpected adventures. Gary had fashioned a splendid little home for himself, complete with a miniature armchair, a tiny teapot, and an itty-bitty bookshelf stocked with spell books, of course. He would often invite his ant-sized friends over for tea and magic lessons. One day, while Gary was in the midst of brewing a potion with a couple of gnat-sized guests, a loud rumbling echoed through the bathroom. The ground beneath the toilet seat trembled, and Gary's precious cauldron of fizzling potion tipped over. His friends scurried for safety. Uncle Vernon had decided to indulge in his favorite meal, a hearty combination of baked beans and cabbage. The repercussions of this decision were felt throughout the house and especially in the lavatory. Gary was caught in the midst of a methane explosion of epic proportions. Amidst the chaos and noxious fumes, Gary tried to salvage what was left of his magical experiment. He waved his tiny wand and chanted, "Evanesco Odorium." But instead of banishing the smell, he accidentally turned Uncle Vernon's underwear into a flock of squawking flamingos. Uncle Vernon, perplexed by the sudden transformation, burst into the bathroom, only to find Gary Plopper cowering under the toilet seat. The wizard looked up, his pointy hat crooked and his miniature robes disheveled. "Hello, Uncle Vernon," Gary said with a sheepish grin. "I think I may have just made your undies fabulous." Uncle Vernon couldn't believe his eyes. He had always suspected that there was something peculiar about his bathroom, but a wizard living under the toilet seat was beyond his wildest dreams. Gary, feeling remorseful, waved his wand and restored the underwear to their original state. He then explained his situation, and how he had chosen the toilet seat as his magical hideaway. Uncle Vernon, with a hearty laugh, decided to keep Gary's secret. He realized that having a wizard living under the toilet seat could be quite handy. Gary helped with plumbing problems, provided endless entertainment with his miniaturized magic tricks, and even gave Uncle Vernon's dog, Fido, flying lessons. Life in the Vernon household became a tad more magical, thanks to the pint-sized wizard under the toilet seat. Gary Plopper proved that even in the most unexpected places, you could find a bit of enchantment and humor, especially when it came to thwarting the powers of baked beans and cabbage. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed the video story, please give us a like and subscribe for further enjoyable videos. Bye for now.